Welcome, everyone, to the Muskie Sports Network. I'm Tom Caudill, and joining me today is Muskingum women's soccer head coach Dani Gunderson. Dani, welcome to the Muskie Sports Network.
Thanks for having me, Tom. I'm excited.
Hey, it's a great time, and it's a great time for you here to be celebrating. And what we want to talk about here, coming off the WPSL, winning the National Road Division Championship, you play at the pro level. Dani, talk to us about, first of all, what is the Women's Premier Soccer League?
Yeah, so a little background on that. That is it's that semi-pro level, and it's that area for whether you are in college, or you are out of college like myself, for people who aren't, it's the next level underneath the professional division. So it's just right underneath of it right now. They're developing another league as well, but it just gives women's soccer another opportunity to play again, whether it's in the summer of your college years or in the summer after college, to still be competitive and still be able to compete for a conference championship. And then, as well as, you can go all the way to the national championship. And it's really a really fun league to be a part of.
Love the opportunities given out to the women to keep playing the sport that you love. And one of the cool things I think is you play in historic Crew Stadium.
Yeah.
What's it like on a game day to go over there and actually be playing in a historic stadium?
Yeah, so it was awesome that was our home facility this year. I've been with the Columbus Eagles since 2016. We've played in that facility when it was an MLS stadium. My first year, and then when the Crew went to the lower.com, we were able to play in it one time last summer, but now to be able to call that our home facility, it's just a cool thing to see the growth of the team and to see the investment of women's soccer in Columbus. It was awesome. We actually got to use the home locker room, which you if you're from Columbus, you're from Ohio, you're like, this is where all the big time MLS players are playing, and we got to have every aspect that the Crew gets on game day. We got the parking, we got the really cool seats on the sideline, we got obviously playing in a really amazing stadium with all those seats. It just is a really cool experience. When we bring in the opposing teams, their eyes light up. They're used to playing in like a high school field is typically where these WPSL teams play. But to be able to come into a stadium that immaculate, it's just really cool and a great experience. And I'm so happy that our owner Mark Wise was able to kind of get that connection and get it going for us to call it home.
I mean, that is so cool. I mean, that stadium has hosted World Cup games.
Yeah.
It's hosted MLS championship games, and to be able to play within that venue has got to be pretty special. Talking about the Columbus Eagles now, I mean, winning the championship, the National Road Division, what was that feeling like on that game day and afterwards when you realized what accomplishment had just happened?
Yeah, it's pretty surreal, honestly. And like I said, I've been with the program for a long time, and for myself to see the growth and see us take that next step. We've always been pretty good, with the Eagles themselves. Like we've competed, we've been able to win some games, but to be able to say we're the conference champion has never come out of anyone's mouth, in the program history. And so, kind of going into that game, our coach Mac Ogden, who is at Capital's coach is our coach, and he kind of talked about, like, we just play our normal game, go out there and just do what we've been doing all year, pinging the ball around with our good soccer, but also in the back of our mind know that we are investing in women's soccer, and there are little girls out at this game today that want to see Columbus women's soccer keep improving and know that they have people that they can look up to, and so we played with that pride, within ourselves. And that game, that last game of the season, that was probably one of our best games that we played. We put plenty of goals away that game, which was always a fun time, and it's exciting. I think we won, maybe 9-0, but it's just a fun experience. And then at the end of the game, we all kind of came together, and Matt again just talked about the dedication and the commitment that this team has had this year, and that's why we were able to make it to that next level. And we had to, celebrate that in this moment, and then know that we get more soccer. We get to keep playing, so we should be excited about that. So it was just overall, the year was so fun to be a part of. And again, just to see the development of the Columbus Eagles has been incredible.
Yeah, and for if people want more information, it's ColumbusEaglesFC.com is the website. Yeah, I would think 9 goals against FC Spirit is a pretty good day there to go out and put a few goals in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Now, what about this? Is also coming off the heels of the success of an indoor season, the Premier Arena Soccer League, in which again the Columbus Eagles bringing home some championship hardware.
Yeah, the indoor league, we've only had that for a handful of years now. I think right after COVID is when it really started hitting the ground and running with it. I think the commitment that our owner Mark Wise has to this Columbus Eagles program is why we can do it in the wintertime and why we can do it in the summertime. We are able to keep our competitive kids around, and that commitment of being able to show up to those indoor games. We are able to get really good crowds to those indoor games, which I think excites everybody for the summer season. And then now with this summer season being such a good one, I think we'll keep that momentum going. That will get more fans out to our games in the wintertime as well. But it's just fun to be around all the same women and that competitiveness, and know that we still have that opportunity to play at that really high level, and we have the support of people, of the staff, of the area, to keep growing the game. And so the little kids get to see that you can come back and you can do these things. But yeah, the indoor season was really great, and it was just fun for the team to come away with that hardship.
Well, there's so much excitement surrounding women's soccer right now. One, not too long ago, the USL announced a whole new professional division coming out for women's soccer with some markets being released. So that's one excitement. Second,
Yeah.
World Cup getting ready to kick off here on the big world stage for the Women's World Cup. And typically, when you see a year of World Cup, the attention span going towards women's soccer just elevates so much. Which then will carry it over to our season here. I mean, it's not too much longer. As I look at the calendar, Muskie's probably just a little over a month away from coming back to camp here. When you think about Muskingum season this year, what gets you excited?
We are we are just over a month getting the kids in here. I'm just excited to kind of see the hard work that this team has been putting in. We've done some good movement, on our culture side of everything, and our leadership that's really grown. We have a really strong class coming in, that's going to fit in really, really well with our returners, and the motivation that our athletes have had this summer has been incredible. I get some snippets here and there from our leadership group of, we've had conversations with each other, or we've connected with the incoming athletes, and we're just excited. And so, I'm just excited to hit the ground running and see the results on the other end. We haven't seen that yet, but I think with our younger athletes now being the juniors and the seniors on our teams, the ones who are making those impact plays for us, they're going to jumpstart our freshmen and our sophomores to be motivated, be competitive, don't give up, be that team that knows how to win and be okay with winning.
You got your home turf here, the North Athletic Turf Field stadium on the backside of campus. Beautiful venue to play some soccer at. Coach, I mean, what better would it be for a recruit to come in to play for a championship winning coach here, still playing here, active out there in the post college playing days? If you are a recruit and you want to learn more about the program, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Yeah, the best way would probably be email. You can find that on our website underneath Women's Soccer Fighting Muskie's website. You can see underneath the coaches tab, and be able to just shoot me an email, and then we can, whether that is I come out and watch you play, even though high school seasons at the same time as the college season, we're able to get out to high school games. So I'd love to hear from high school athletes in this area. Tell me your high school schedule. If we can make it out and we can watch you play, we would love to do that and make any type of connection as possible. But the best way would be email. Would be the easiest way to kind of find myself.
There you go. You can find all the information on fightingmuskies.com, and it'll be all good. Coach, I want to thank you for taking time today to talk some soccer. Congratulations again on the championship with the Columbus Eagles FC. Such an awesome accomplishment, and I really look forward to working with the women's soccer program here soon as you get ready to report back to campus.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate your time.
All right, go Muskies.
All right, always. Go Muskies.